When I was a kid and Kanye dropped his first album, I wasn't thinking like, yo, this nigga's a political icon. I was like, this nigga can rap, ill, and he makes beats. So like, you know, I just try to keep into account what I really came here for as far as Kanye. You know what I mean? I didn't come for him to raise my kids. I didn't come for him to shepherd me through my life decisions. I came to him for a raw ass, particular ass opinion on everything. I first started getting concerned with health when I was young because I was just really unhealthy. When I was like 16, I was like 270 pounds. And I was playing football and shit, so it was like, okay, I guess. Like motherfuckers wasn't really treating it like I was like having a problem. I started biking a lot. Like I started biking everywhere. Like I lived like 16 miles from downtown Chicago when I was younger. So I bike there, bike downtown, bike to the north side. And then I just dropped like 80 pounds, 100 pounds in a year. And then as I got older, I discovered like vegetarianism when I was like 17. I went vegetarian, and I was vegetarian for like 4 or 5 years, and I went vegan like 2, 3 years ago. So it's just been like a slow process of me learning more about the human body, you feel me? Being vegan, you eat everything except flesh and dairy. So literally everything else, you can eat that shit. I only cut 3 things off the list: cheese, meat, and milk, you feel me? I feel like we conditioned to think like a meal is like some meat and some sides. You know what I'm saying? But that's not really what it is. Like where we get the majority of our nutrition from is the sides, like the sides, quote unquote, even though they're really like the food. For instance, like the most protein dense foods that we think of is what? Steak. Cows don't eat meat, my nigga. They got all that protein from literally eating grass, bro. And their bodies and stomachs are different from us. But yeah, man, like the most nutritious, you know, sources of fuel should be like natural. It was lit, man. Kanye coming back is cracking. It's like, that's what we all, you know, that's what everybody wanted. Everybody needs Ye back in the city. Kanye needs Kanye back in the city. People from everywhere are particular and are different. But Chicago people, it's just something different about us, and it's something different about how we interact with each other that I feel like any person that is really from the city, how Ye is, changes when they're without that for an extended period of time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of him being back around Chicago people and Chicago getting a chance to be back around him, you know what I'm saying? So when people trip on Kanye for his thoughts and him supporting Trump, it's like, nigga, everybody was supporting Trump before this shit, before he became president. That nigga was the best person to rap about, up like Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was Trump towered out, getting money like Trump. The nigga was an asshole then, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the same dude then, it's just that the microscope is on him now because he's the president, you feel me? So, I don't know. I'm not really judging Kanye off of fucking with Trump. To me, the problem is that he's fucking with Trump and not sharing the same sentiments that I feel like he used to share. Because if he got in that room based off of his platform and he still came in and was like, nigga, you don't care about black people either, we need to change this shit, that'd be different. But it seems from the public perspective like that's not the case. But at the same time, none of us know this nigga. So it's like, we don't know what his plan is. He could be on some spook by the door shit, just trying to get in so that they could give him the platform that they can't take away. And he can make the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. That's like a dream of mine, G, to be creative director at Target, bro. At least for the clothing. Because think about this, like, what if you could walk into Target, get dog food, hair conditioner, a washer and dryer, and an outfit that you actually would wear. If the clothes was fire, Target takes over as like Amazon or some shit. But the clothes not fire, so niggas just look at them like, oh, that's just a store. Like, Target low-key has everything you need to have a home. If you get a crib, you can get your furniture, carpet, food, electronics, everything, home furnishings, you know what I'm saying? And they'll damn near have a department where they'll have a nigga come set up your Bluetooth speakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you could do everything at Target, but the clothes is boof as hell, so niggas not taking it seriously. But if the clothes were fire, G, Target would be like, I don't know. I couldn't say enough about how raw these niggas would be if they had raw clothes. That's the one thing they lacking on. But they're going in the right direction. They've had like a J.W. Anderson collab or something like that, like Alexander Wang for Target or something a couple years ago. But yeah, man, if they had a nigga like me just at the helm to be like, yes, bro, put the dog food next to the black tees. I think the main differences between now and like when we first started making music and stuff We're all adults. So at first we was kids. It was just we was kind of fucking around. At least I was in particular. And now it's more so like, okay, you know, you kind of got to go do something now. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the weight of the situation a little bit more. And then other than that, just being more like articulate, being a more mature human makes for better music, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Making progress in other areas, everything is gonna rise. And when we were making Quarterthing, we definitely wanted to touch a lot of different sonic landscapes, so to speak, you feel me? Just make sure that we really reflected where we come from musically, you feel me, and culturally. We wanted to make Chicago the only real prevalent thing. And then we got the RZA and GZA features, but we wanted the whole project to really be Chicago, like the sound, the people, you know what I mean, the vibe. Man, we got the RZA and the GZA through just like, I guess, mutual friends. I'm close with RZA's manager, that's our boy, and he put us in contact with the RZA, and then through them we kind of just reached out and got that line on the GZA and ended up making it happen. We sent them over some stuff and they were fucking with it, so.